Welcome to this week's build video. I'd like to start with explaining the details on how to make this hybrid Banshee build. There are two forms on how to make this. One is with Alpha Bridge and the other is made with Predator. But Banshee and Predator hit slightly harder. Now before I get into the metrics, I want to make a few announcements. I have teamed up with OG Olga. She is really good at explaining on how to make PvE builds. We have discussions on builds and the theories we have on what could be the best build. You can see her videos on my channel this coming week. I actually have her here in the party chat with me. Say hey girl.
Hey, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
So, she's practically the telecaster for the Division's second wave agents. But as for me, my broadcasts are meant for all the Division's first wave agents. We are the 1337 of the Division. We seek, kill, and steal from all agents. We are the ones who disavow the Division and are marked as rogue. Alright, now we're going to get into the metrics on how to make this build. Here we have the 2-piece Predator, 3-piece Banshee. Right, so the 3-piece Banshee, when you go rogue, you get that extra 10% damage. So even though my stamina is at 6,000 or close to 6,000, it can take a beating. My firearms, as you can see, goes up to 503 with 7,000 firearms. 503,000 is my DPS with the Banshee Predator. So survivability is key in this meta. It's not like back then where all that damage was like 9,000 firearms was like the thing. You know, crit damage, high crit chance, high crit damage, and high firearms was the thing in 1.7. And back. Now this meta is all about survivability, how long you can last, because the amount of firearms really isn't important. Uh, I have a defense build, a D3 build with only 4,000 firearms, and it still does damage. You know, it's on how you can get your build to do the multiplicative damage on whatever firearms that you have. So all that equates into the damage output you can do on a player. But before I get into all the nerdy stuff, let's go ahead and show you what I have on my Pred and Banshee. So as for my Pred, I rolled it for stamina, uh, the major attributes, health, and enemy armor damage. The enemy armor damage, I am considering changing it to exotic damage resilience, EDR for short, um, because I've noticed when I run the Alpha Bridge, the 2-piece Alpha Bridge, 3-piece Banshee with the ninja bike, it can take a beating from Predator's mark. Like I can withstand some bleed damage, and I'm assuming it's because I get that 10% protection when I'm a rogue, and the EDR. So it's like maybe 20% protection. Maybe I don't know exactly how that works, but I could tell there is a difference. Now my Predator Banshee hits harder than my Alpha Bridge Banshee, but like I said, that's something I gotta look into. We all know back in 1.7, enemy armor damage on one of my videos, it showed that 1% enemy armor damage would equate to 25 bullet damage on a player. 25 bullet damage. So it would add 25 bullet damage to my raw damage on a player. And what that would do, it basically raises your critical hit damage slightly higher. So that's why it was important back in 1.7. Now, I'm not so sure. I'm debating on whether I should keep enemy armor damage for this build or not. I'll, I'll 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 look more into it, but for right now, this is what I have. As for the mods on the chest piece, I'm wearing 2 stamina mods with health, 264 stamina, 3,162 health. And the other one is 262 stamina with 3290 health. So th- those are the mods for this chest piece. As for my mask, it's rolled for firearms. It's a Banshee mask rolled for firearms with enemy armor damage. Um, like I was saying earlier, most people would roll everything crit chance and crit damage. I'm not so sure. I prefer enemy armor damage over crit chance. I can always get crit chance somewhere else with precision or with a pulse. But I'm really liking the enemy armor damage. I don't know why, but I just feel it hits slightly harder. I could be wrong, but for me, it works. I'm still in the testing phase, but just check it out. The mod I have for this is a 267 firearms mod with 3,243 health. It's a pretty decent mod. I like it. If a better mod comes out, I'm sure I'll get that mod as well. For my knee pads, I'm my Banshee knee pads are rolled for firearms. The major attribute is health, because obviously, like I was saying, survivability is key. I used to run crit damage. I would always run crit damage, but I realized me surviving longer is more important than me trying to melt someone. Melting, that I mean, you can melt people all day, but you're gonna get killed really quickly because when there's a lot of people and you're fighting a horde, all it takes is like one or two people to kill you. As opposed when I have health rolled onto this build, I can actually survive like three or four people hitting me for a while. So I think health is key in this meta. As for the mod, I'm running a 267 firearms mod with health. I will change that post critical hit damage because I'm not running a pulse. I think I'm gonna change it back to a turret, but I'll do that later. As for my ninja bike, it's rolled for stamina. This one, it has critical hit damage. I prefer critical hit damage. I just want a little bit. I kind of want it. I want it almost even, kind of balanced on the attributes. I want to balance my attributes everywhere. I don't want to be focused on one thing because I noticed, when you stack on a bunch of things in this meta, there's like a diminishing return. It really doesn't work out for you. Um, so, I have this one rolled for critical hit damage. As for the mods, I have stamina and health, and for my performance mods, I'm using turret damage. Turret damage, uh, it's very good to have CC. That's why I choose a turret. Um, I'm the type of PvP player that when I go in, I'm fighting a horde. I'm not just fighting one or two people, or I'm picking on somebody, with a group like it's a 4v1 or 2. Sometimes it happens just because you got some very stubborn players, but uh, overall, I get into a lot of 4v servers or 2v8s, 1v4 or 1v8s. I'm always fighting multiple players, so I use a turret for CC. That crowd control is very important because while you're fighting one dude, you can have some people on a status effect, get him out of the way, and then fight on to the next person. So crowd control is a must-have, especially in this meta, because players don't go accidental rogue anymore. So you have a horde of people that can do damage to you, and not the other way around. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Um, that's for the ninja bike. My gloves, crit chance, SMG damage, and crit damage, and it's rolled for firearms. It's a Predator Marks glove. It's a really good glove. I'm glad I have it. The holster, I rolled it for crit chance. Now I know I was saying it's not important. Survivability is key. Uh, Again, I do like some crit chance. I want to make it even. You know, if I have crit chance here and crit chance on my gloves. That's 10%. 4% here, 6% right there. I have 10% crit chance. Now I want some enemy armor damage, so I make sure I run. I have almost 6% on my chest piece, and almost 8%. Right, 6 and 8 is 14. I got 14% enemy armor damage, 10% crit chance, 120 something crit damage. You know, it's just a little bit of balance. You know, I try to get a little bit of variety as opposed into the old metas. So that's pretty much the Banshee Predator build. Now, it's really good because it's, you know, it goes both ways. In PvP, it's a really good build because if you go rogue, you get that 10% protection and you're doing damage. If someone goes rogue on you, or there's a rogue in the area and you want to get them out of the way, you know, you're doing that extra damage to rogues. And you know, if you get killed, you get another stack of damage. You know, and dude, it melts. It does some damage, but don't take my word for it. You can check it out. Like I said, it does some damage. Hopefully, for you PvP players out there, my first wave agents, just give it a try. I mean, there's so many. I mean, if you don't have a Predator build, or you don't have builds that hit hard, you know, try this out. Give it a try. You know, the only weakness is obviously Predator. Predator can do some damage, but like I said, I think I'm gonna roll some EDR onto this build, and I think I'll be able to face tank some Predator builds. Some, you know, 6-piece Predators that fight me. Because my Alpha Bridge did that. The video I'm gonna show you, it has both. I'm gonna show you a video on what happened. I basically was it the second video? I'll let you know once I post the video up. Which one's Alpha Bridge, which one's Predator. They both hit hard, but the Alpha Bridge can withstand the Predator's mark. Now, so now that I got you to the schematics on the build, let's go and see some footage in action. Also, just to let everyone know, I will be using music from a local artist in the city. Please help spread his music. Tell me what y'all think. I have sent his music to different radio stations, and who knows, he may very well be the next big thing. So check out the song. It's called Way You Gon' Do by Jay Sway. I'm not sure if that's how they really wanted to spell it, because the Y is next to the T on the keyboard. But regardless, listen to the song, and please leave a like, comment below, and feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at Division1337. And don't forget to subscribe to see OG Olga's build videos coming soon. So remember, don't forget about her. She's going to be on here, and she's going to be explaining things for the Division second wave agents. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and start this footage. Let me go ahead and turn it on. Here it goes. Y'all wanna go again?
What you gon' do with this dope all in your face? What you gon' do with this dope all in your face? What you gon' do to make sure that you straight? What you gon' do to make sure that you straight? What you gon' do with that dope all in your safe? What you gon' do with that dope all in your safe? What you gon' do with that dope all in your plate? What you gon' do with that dope all in your plate? 5, 4, dear Lord. Lord, I'ma show them what I'm gon' do. I done been on the grind, a wonderful time, I've been bustin' down. I ran through the city in 100 Civics, whipped up that Whitney 100 times. I never learned how to run a business, had to go give me the money signs. Running that work cause I've been up in this. 5 plus a 4 is a number 9. I'm just gon' give me a couple nines. She just be sniffing a couple lines. She said I wanna have your baby stay. I told her maybe some other time, cause I'm just in love with the paper chase. May have up a million by summertime, we'll have us a date on a later day. I'm killing the game like I'm Columbine. You feeling the same cause I love the grind. Been hitting the stains, I'm the one to shine. I pour up that drink in my lemonade. I'm getting so up that I'm coming down. Just give me them things and I gun them down. And I swear the barber's no running out, cause I feel just like an economist. Just picked up a 4 that's 100 down. Wow. What you gon' do with this dope all in your face? What you gon' do to make sure that you straight? What you gon' do to make sure that you straight? What you gon' do with that dope all in your safe? What you gon' do with that dope all in your safe? What you gon' do with that dope all in your plate? What you gon' do with that dope all in your plate? Dear Lord, I'ma show them what I'm gon' do. Still I be killing it, got rid of it all with no internet. Just took me a trip out to 45, brought all that shit back to Bissonnette. Just with me a zip in the 55, I'm breaking it down before dinner hits. I'm taking the trip to my cousin's town, he sent me the dough, now I'm finna dip. So jamming that screw in that little flip, it's still nothing new, I'ma flip the shit. Was on that with time up by Benny Hannes. You can find me where the kitchen is, cause all I know is I'ma hit the lid. Like guacamole, I'ma mix the shit. I done fell in love with whipping Winnie. When I get home, I'ma kiss the brick. Get all on my dough, I ain't missing shit. With a couple of O's, I could pay the rent. Couple of more, I could pay the man. Couple of your hoes, I could take a man. Just give me the dope and I make them bands. The tip and the bows when I swing the leg. Cause who gives a fuck what the ticket is? Cause all I know is I'ma make it back. What you gon' do with this dope all in your face? What you gon' do to make sure that you straight? What you gon' do to make sure that you straight? What you gon' do with that dope all in your safe? What you gon' do with that dope all in your safe? What you gon' do with that dope all in your plate? What you gon' do with that dope all in your plate? Dear Lord, I'ma show them what I'm gon' do.
Hey guys, before you go, don't forget to like, dislike, leave a comment, tell me what your thoughts, good or bad, I don't care. I appreciate all feedback. I don't care. The haters, I love you haters too. You guys that come and talk trash, please go ahead. Good or bad, I enjoy it all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time to even sit here and watch my videos. So again, give me some feedback. It is much appreciated and I can make my videos better. Thank you.